Hello, it's Sunday evening. I'm on the down road. I don't even know. I'm into the cozy clothes after an intense, amazing, gorgeous weekend. There was not the solstice. Oh my goodness. I am so ready to just cozy in. I have a beetroot latte is about to be made after this. But yeah, after the eclipse that happened, it was an amazing weekend. Lots of work, lots of internal energy, spiritual work happening. It was pretty amazing. But I am here because today the plants still want to party. We still have quite a few days left until the end of January. So in celebration of my birthday month, they've decided to come in and they wanted to talk to you every single day and show you who's coming for the fun. So who am I? I'm Hillary Raven Porter. I am an integrative healer and an ascension guide and mentor, and I help people step over that threshold and into that space as they awaken their inner truth so they can be vibrantly connected and joyfully embodied. Yes, and I draw upon multiple modalities, everything from traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture to herbalism, spiritual herbalism. I'm also a spiritual intuitive, so lots of channeled guidance from the Seven Sisters, of one which I am eight, Tamiana Crystal Healing. Basically, whatever is required to get you from that space where you are now, where you may not feel quite right in your body, in your life, in your spiritual realms, into that space that you want to be in, where you feel so connected and so exactly as you would like to be, as you dream to be. So who is this? I keep playing with him in my hand here. This is Acorus calamus, sweet flag, also called bitter root. This plant, so Acorus calamus, voce, which is the voice, right? And in Sanskrit, it's vacha, which is the voice. And it works on this area as well, but it also works. So in Chinese medicine, it what did they say? The bright yang of consciousness is how they put it. So the bright yang of consciousness. So it's that ability to think clearly so that you can grasp those words, those thoughts, those concepts. You can comprehend. I might have to actually take some more of this. Apparently, I'm stumbling over my words right now. That's okay. So it removes that mist. It removes the phlegmatic qualities, as they say in Chinese medicine, from the cerebellum. The cerebrum removes that so that you can think clearly. So you know those days where you're like, you know what, I just can't think right now. I feel like I'm in a fog. I feel like I'm in a daze. I can't quite find that word, that thought, that concept. It's right there on the tip of my tongue, but I have no idea what it is. Acorus. So good. It's quite bitter. It's drying. But it's also, so it kind of like brings things in. So if you're feeling that like watery brain, for myself, it quite feels when I can't find those words that I'm kind of like trying to push through the sludge, and I'm just like, what? It's over there somewhere. I can see it. I can like feel it. But you know, when your boots get stuck, because this is a good one, when your boots get stuck in the mud and you're trying to like, but you're like leaving your boots behind you, but your brain feels like that. That's what this helps with. It is also so great. Writer's block, painter's block, creative block of any kind. It just gets you over that hurdle and it gets those things moving and shuffling. You pair this with a quick exercise to move your liver. So if the liver is stagnant, that's when you're like, I can't really think. I'm not really moving forward. I got to get over this block. You just feel agitated. Go and organize your sock drawer. Take a drop of Acorus or put a piece of Acorus under your tongue and go and organize your sock drawer. Why? Or organize your kitchen drawer, you know, like the junk drawer or the silverware drawer or whatever. Go and organize that because it's a short-term thing, maybe takes 15, 20 minutes. And then it's clean, you feel like you've succeeded at something, you're like, oh, look what I did, and your liver is happy. And then it's flowing, it's ticking along, and you feel good, and you're able to move ahead. It's like anytime you can't move ahead in your essay, if you're writing an essay, if you're trying to write a post, or anything like that, go and do that with a drop of this. So good. So perfect. It's also really good for the digestive system. So it helps with gas and bloating. And what was the one thing I wanted to say here was that it helps with the neuromuscular strength in your gastrointestinal tract. So if you've lost tone, or your stomach just doesn't really have that ability anymore, your digestive tract, not even just your stomach, but your like intestines, it helps tone that, and it helps it so that it can actually do what it needs to do. So a really good way too is you just put a little piece under your tongue, a little tiny piece of the root. Some people love it, some people hate it. I know us as herbalists and lovers of the plants, we kind of have a different sense of taste. But all of these things you learn, you're like, oh, my body loves this, right? My body loves it so much. So yeah, those are the main reasons that I use Acorus calamus. Help with digestion, but the main is to help you with that voice. So like this, so this chakra right here, your vocals, so like your expression of self, being able to ask for what you need, your own boundaries, all of that right here. This plant. I've used it topically. So right on there's an acupuncture point. I don't know if you'll be able to see this with the light. Right here, there's an acupuncture point. So right in the hollow of your throat. Red 22. Put this on there. And feel it pulsing. So good. Okay, so yeah, that's Acorus for tonight. Once again, as always, anytime you're using herbs, especially ones. So one of the not contraindications for this one, but cautions for Acorus is that there are different varieties of this plant, and they can be carcinogenic, so they can be toxic to your body. So it has to make sure that it is the specific variety that is used. So once again, as always, make sure you're in touch with somebody who has experience or proper training when you are using any kind of plants like this. It also goes for if you have medical conditions or you're taking medications or other supplements. You want to make sure that they play nice together. Okay, so much love and stardust. It's time for me to settle into that beetroot latte. Okay, have a good rest of your Sunday night. We'll see you tomorrow.